What's up, everybody? This is Kieran Rizzo, as known as the Obsessed Compulsive Gamer, the O.C.G, and I'm playing live with Donkey Kong Country. Oh, yeah. It's funny, if the thing drops, it considers you failed anyway. That's hilarious. It's like, fuck, the platform fell. Son of a bitch! I forgot how fucking brutal some of these levels could be in this game, man. And then we're gonna give you... fuck. Let me check and make sure I'm live. DK. Am I... Okay. Fuck. Yeah. God, my internet's being slow on my phone. Or my phone's just being slow, honestly. I just want to copy the link. Let me copy the link, you son of a bitch. Oh. Fuck you. Oh, I'm so fucking boned. Yep. Oh, fuck my life. Okay. Forgot how fucking brutal this game could be. And then I died. Fuck you. And they keep you... Oh yeah, it's good to see, man. They keep you going with a single thing of fuel. Because they're fucking cruel. Some of the levels in Donkey Kong Country, man, are fucking sadistic. Shit. Fuck, we're gonna string you along with one single unit of fuel. Why? Because fuck you! And it's the nature of having to jump slowly that gets me. Ah. Fuck. Going through the DK series in order. I played the shit out of Donkey Kong Country 1 and 2 back in the day on Game Boy. I wanted to replay 1 and 2 on SNES, and then I never really played Donkey Kong Country 3. But I've heard really mixed things about it, and they gave it to an entirely different team, so... And also, apparently, the Game Boy version made substantial changes, so that I might actually like the Game Boy version more. Like, it added a new world, shifted a bunch of shit around. Ah, you fucking asshole. Oh, am I not live anymore? Okay, I'm live. Fuck. You bastard. Ah! See, and it's like, it's the speed switch-ups that get you. Fuck. Yes, see, I knew they were gonna do that, and it still happened. I'm like, oh, they're probably gonna throw one more enemy in there to keep me on my toes. I knew it was coming. I literally thought to myself, and it still got me. Fuck. It actually kind of brings me pain to think about the fact, that now Rare is basically dead. Actually, computers. Yeah, there you go. That's better. And how Rare was essentially fucked over by everybody. Because the whole reason they broke up with Nintendo, it wasn't due to any mismanagement or bad things or bad feelings. The reason Rare split with Nintendo is that for the majority of their career with Nintendo, so starting with DKC, Nintendo owned 50% of Rare, but that still led to them having to foot 50% of the bills for all the games they made. And they were still a modest company. So they literally could not foot the bill for the games Nintendo wanted. So they said, okay, when our contract is up for 50%, because they had a term, you buy us out. For 100%, we'll just be a Nintendo company. And that way we can make the games you want us to make. And properly, because we can't keep up with you financially. And you think that would be a fucking slam dunk. Because Rare literally made so many good SNES games, so many good 64 games. Like, a huge chunk of Nintendo 64's library is fucking Rare. Like, if you look at, like, the top 20 sellers, man. Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Donkey Kong Country 64. I'm sorry, Donkey Kong 64, I was that country. GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, Killer Instinct, like, Jet Force Gemini. They literally made the majority of the highest selling Nintendo 64 games. And also did a shit ton of the best selling SNES games. So you'd think, with them being the people who did their majority hits, making them a ton of money, that they would just say okay and buy them, and they didn't. They refused. So it literally put Rare in a situation where they had to get bought out. Because they could no longer make games in the way they were set up. So when Nintendo passed on renewing the deal and purchasing them outright, they had to be purchased by somebody. And it was the two competitors who could afford them were either Nintendo, or not Nintendo, I'm sorry, the two people, and it wound up being Star Fox Adventures, which is still fucking amazing game, by the way, one of my favorite games of all time. I fucking love Star Fox Adventures. People hate it because it wasn't a traditional Star Fox game, but that's why it's a spin-off. It's called Star Fox Adventures. Like, you can't be mad at it for not being a traditional Star Fox game when it basically says, this is a fucking spin-off. Either way. So the two, Dino Planet. I actually have an early build of it on my PC. They're probably still updating it as we speak, but I actually have Dinosaur Planet on my PC because it's cool. I am always interested to see what they did. What they plan on doing. They had a lot of games that were canceled, like, originally Banjo-Kazooie was supposed to be an RPG called, Project Dream, or Dream Land of Giants, and it looked really good. And I actually am kind of sad that never happened, because it would have been really cool to see them make an RPG. That's something that Rare never really did. So many people made classic RPGs. But, so the two companies that could afford to buy Rare, because at the time they were one of the highest valued companies in the industry, were, Xbox, Microsoft, and Activision, which is funny now because now Microsoft owns Activision and they own Rare, so they basically are partially owned by Activision, so it's funny how that goes round and around and around. And Microsoft just mismanaged the fuck out of them, dude. They made them make games that nobody wanted to come into trends. They fucking, made them rush out games under incredibly tight deadlines. Like, Grab by the Ghoulies. That game had a really good art style, but I didn't really like the gameplay, because it was just an incredibly simple brawler with no exploration. It was like as linear as you could be. Turns out that the plan for Grab by the Ghoulies was for it to be a proper 3D platformer, like their other games, but they just had to, it has to come out now. According to Microsoft, they wanted to get some Rare shit going as soon as possible. So they cut it back. Perfect Dark Zero was kind of terrible. That was because they had to have a shooter at launch of Xbox 360. And even Conquer, the one game another game they did for the original Xbox, the remake of Conquer was because it was a remake. They knew the scope, even though I actually will say that the remake of Conquer on Xbox is really good. I might play that one of these days, I have it. I know some people are upset because they censor some stuff, but overall it's a much better game. They fixed a lot of the parts of the original game that were shitty, and it plays infinitely better with dual stick. So, like, you know, and then they did Sea of Thieves, which was okay. Not what I wanted, and then they spent, like 10 years working on Everwild, and went for Microsoft to cancel it. And I hear the reason for that is because Microsoft couldn't make up their mind for what they wanted Everwild to be, so they kept having to retweak it. So it wasn't Rare that had it languished in development hell with Microsoft. Which just actually makes me fucking sad. Like, they fucking killed Rare, man. I mean, Rare's technically still alive. But, like, you know, the only silver lining out of that now is a bunch of the team at Rare are now working at Playtonic and doing the ukulele games, which are good. I think the original ukulele got too much hate that it didn't deserve. It had some issues. But it was really good. And it was made on a shoestring budget. So, like, people's expectations were way too high. And Ukulele in the Impossible Lair was just really fucking good. And almost felt like a modern DKC game. Fuck. And like I said, it was really fucking good. And then I don't know if you played it. Fuck. I just want to keep the Rhino, man. Just let me keep Rambi the Rhino. Fuck you. I don't know if you've played it, but they recently basically remade Ukulele. Oh, I'm just fucking up. With Yuka Replayle. And it's really fucking good. They pretty much took a fine-tooth comb to every one of the issues that the game had and fixed it. because they had a much bigger budget now. And I don't care about getting the bananas and shit. Fuck it. So, man, why am I've been sucking lately. I'm normally a lot better at Donkey Kong Country. And they're currently working on a... They're working on a proper Ukulele 2. They've already said that in the Impossible Lair was a spinoff. That they're doing a Ukulele 2, that they've been working on Ukulele 2 since the first game ended. And that they did Ukulele as like a side project because they basically were able to put the first game in the second game's engine. And like, hey, why don't we fix the first game? Since people had mixed reactions to it. Try and get more on board with the sequel, so... And I truly think that Ukulele 2 or Ukatuli or whatever the fuck they call it will be absolutely amazing. The first game, you know, had some flaws, but it was still a good game, and I think the second one is going to be all-time great 3D platformer. I really do. So, you know, at least, you know, fuck. Even if Rare itself is not really alive anymore, at least a lot of the people behind Rare are still making Rare games. And you know, if they made like a modern successor to Star Fox Adventures or Dinosaur Planet, really, dude, I would shit my pants. I wonder if they could get the rights to Dinosaur Planet. Because it was never actually made or released. So I wonder what the rights situation is like for that. It's a bit more complicated when you have a game not come out. You know what I mean? And the original game didn't use Nintendo's IP at all, so... Like, could they theoretically get the rights to do a fucking Dinosaur Planet remake or a sequel or something like that? You know what I mean? Like, imagine if they fully finished Dinosaur Planet and did like a modern game based on it. That would be fucking sick. Oh my god, wow. Star Fox Adventures is one of my favorite games of all time. And, you know, not only is there not a lot of games like it, Rare didn't even do a lot of games like it. That was, like, pretty much the only game like that Rare did. See, I flew through that, man. I didn't have to use save states. I didn't die. Like, I'll do good and then, like, I'll fuck up. It's weird. Oh, yeah, this fucking level. Funny. Oh, shit. Okay, so you can kill them, even with the lights off, just, okay. Because, like, in the other level, with the red light, green light, you can't hurt them at all, even with the lights off, or on, the green lights on. You just gotta run past them, so I honestly didn't know. I didn't remember. Fuck. Okay, hold on a second. I gotta let my cat in. Come on. Come on, babe. I genuinely love Dinosaur Planet, though. Or Star Fox Adventures. And that was one of the prettiest looking games on GameCube. And not only did it look amazing, but it ran at like a locked 60 FPS. That game was actually a technical wonder. Fuck. And not only that, Star Fox Adventures was one of the very first games to have fully rendered fur in games. Where the fur was actually like a 3D rendered thing and not a texture. Just actually crazy. So the fact that they got beautiful environments, beautiful water, and like real fur rendering running at fucking 60 FPS on GameCube was insane. But Rare always pushed technical boundaries. When Donkey Kong Country came out back in the day, it was a tour de force of graphics and sound. Like, they pioneered new audio techniques to bring the audio quality to life. David Wise won awards for it. They used pre-rendered art. But, like, from what I understand, they would make a pre-rendered 3D model. They would make a pre-rendered 3D model, and then they would shrink it into a polygon, but keep the 3D model. And they did that for all the walls and all that shit. So, like, even among other pre-rendered art games, they didn't really do that. So, like, Donkey Kong Country has a singular aesthetic. And I would say it's actually held up incredibly well graphically over the years because of that. Oh, fuck off. Fucking chimp. And in fact, the huge appeal of Donkey Kong Country, the huge sales, the huge critical acclaim, is thought to be Donkey Kong Country is one of the games that's thought to be one of the things that pushed gaming towards pre-rendered art. Because pre-rendered art in games fucking dominated PS1. So, like, they were ahead of that trend and helped create that trend in gaming. Platform Peril, so I'm sure this will be fun. Oh, fuck off. That's something I've always liked about Donkey Kong Country. Is it's the only game I can think of where like your health power up can be used as a weapon. I'm gonna take the barrel that I got Donkey Kong in. Oh fuck. Oh man. Yeah, be quicker to just replay the fucking. Really? Wow, what the fuck, bro? And see, my main problem with Donkey Kong Country 3 is that you have to play as fucking Dixie and what was it, Baby Kong? Because, like, you know, in Donkey Kong Country 1, you have the classic lineup. You have Donkey and Diddy. In Donkey Kong Country 2, you have new Dixie. It's like, okay, but you still have Diddy. Diddy's my man. I like Diddy. Diddy's a super underrated character. Then you get to fucking Donkey Kong Country 3 and you don't have Donkey or Diddy, you have Dixie and Baby Kong, who looks fucking stupid. He's not a cool character. Nobody likes fucking Baby Kong. Okay, Baby Kong oh, fuck. Baby Kong doesn't like fucking Baby Kong. Oh my god, that's the trickiest one right there. That's the trickiest part of the whole level. I wonder if they have any of the 3D scans, original 3D scans for this game. Because they also are 3D models. I would love to see the full 3D models for these characters. Oh, come on, dog. Man, the hitbox for this fucking thing is really tiny. Are you kidding me right now, bro? Oh, thank fuck. I feel like this is the only good boss fight in the entire game. Fuck you, bro. Oh, it gets back up. Why when you think it's in, they fake you out, man. Such a clever fake out, dude. I don't even know how the fuck I'm supposed to dodge that attack. Oh, okay, you gotta roll under it. Actually was super clever. Oh shit, he actually is dead. Who'd have thought that a young whippersnapper like you could have beaten that bunch of no-good cribblings? You've made an old man proud. Go and look in your board. I think you'll be in for a surprise. If I had been playing, I'd have found everything. You cranky. I'm sure there must be some bonus rooms you haven't found. Oh, hell yeah. Got a banana's back. B to the N, to the A to the N N A. And I think it's funny how they actually show you, like, the full fucking... cast of enemies. Slipper. Mankey Kong. Mini Nicky. Bite Size. Croctopus. Chomps Jr. Chomps. Clambo. Squidge. The Crowlings. Critter. Clump. Crash. That's funny. Claptrap. That's funny too. Rock Croc. Crusher. The Bosses. Very nice. Master Necky. Queen Bee is funny too. Really Naughty. Dumb Drum. It's just a sentient oil barrel. Master Necky Sr. King K. Rool. The Good Guys. Rambi. Rambi the Rhino. Espresso the Ostrich. And Guard the Swordfish. Winky the Frog. Squawks the Parrot. The Kongs. Is it my turn yet? It's fucking cranky. Funky Kong. Candy Kong. Surely it's me next. Cranky Kong. Diddy Kong. Diddy. Donkey Kong. I did this using one life. And I took less than an hour. Oh my god. Like, Brave's humor is awesome, man. This is literally fucking pop up, dude. Peacocks, ha! So what do you think about the new, look for Donkey Kong Country that they debuted in Donkey Kong Banana Blitz? I don't know. It looks good, but at the same time, I'm so used to the classic DK. And that's what he's had the look of for the longest time. Now I'm gonna let him kill me, so I can make a save. Right there at the world map, everything's open. I'm gonna start going on country 2. Yesterday I got through most of it. I was just so tired. I just didn't feel like doing the rest of it. So I'm like, okay, I'll beat the first game and then start up DK2. Diddy Kong's Quest. I actually love the fact that it starts out right where the last game ended. The first game ended on the Gangplank Galleon, and this game's first world is on the Galleon. Pirate Panic. We have a Rhino level right away. Fuck yeah. A fucking pirate ship with endangered animals on board? What kind of African fucking shit is this? Oh, and then they made me get off of... Oh yeah, I forgot. There's like a thing at the end of each level where you jump on the thing. And then there's Diddy... I forgot Diddy Kong putting his fucking head on backwards and playing hip-hop music. He is Diddy! Main breaks mayhem. I actually think I might like Donkey Kong Country 2 more than the original Donkey Kong Country. Oh well, shit happens, you die. Wow. Yeah, I forgot her. She doesn't really roll. And with that, you can literally see the sun going down and the day getting darker as you're playing through more of the level. It's really cool. They have some of the best stage transitions in gaming. I forgot they had an invincibility power up in this. That's cool. Fuck, and then I died anyway. Oh, what shit happens? God damn, these give me him. Miss Wrinkly Kong. God damn, these give me video sense and deals into them. God damn, these give me video to them. God damn, these give me them. Lockjaw's Locker. Top cell trouble. I forgot there's a fucking weird snake that you ride in this one. Oh shit. It's the Roid Rage Pirate! Crow's Nest. Ah, shit. Here we go. Okay, I have to hit him with his own shit. Fuck you, bird! Whatever the fuck you are, I don't even know. Yeah, you like me now, bird? Fucking suck it. Keep throwing it too late. That's on me. Oh my god, I gotta let Echo in, even though she just wanted out. Well, come on, cat. What? Pussy cam. Crocodile Cauldron. Hothead Hop. Oh, yeah. You know, they try. They really try to make this fucking spider appear friendly, but it's just not gonna happen, man. Really, bro? Wow, I immediately fall to my death. Clubus Kiosk. Cannon's Claim. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was a mistake I made. Okay. I got a notification on my phone. Lava Lagoon. Oh, that sounds pleasant. That's a good vacation spot for the kids. Oh, great. Big ass fucking pufferfish. Hold on a second. What the fuck is that? One of the levels had a sail. Fucking, I don't care. Red Hot Ride. Hold on, this is should be fun. Oh fuck, I remember this. So you control the fucking balloons. No! Oh yeah, you can do the team-up move. I totally forgot about that in this game. Fuck me. the strongest fucking hot air balloon in the world. Squawk Shaft. I don't want to fuck with Squawk Shaft, actually. Oh yeah, I forgot about these dudes that can throw the hooks. They're fucking annoying. Oh, fuck, I remember the flying levels in this game. And how fucking brutally difficult they can be. There's one in particular where you're flying this fucking bird through a bunch of vines, and I remember making me want to throw my controller as a kid, or I'll throw the Game Boy. Run, Diddy, run! And now the cat wants out. Oh my god, cat, make up my mind! I will fucking sacrifice you to Cthulhu! Cat Thulu! Maybe if I do that, I'll get a good fucking harvest. Holy shit. I'm gonna turn you into a fucking Chinese dinner. You're gonna be an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet. Oh, like a Chinese meal. Skin and bones, cat. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna beat that fucking cat. Meow. Who fucking died and made her king of the household? I swear to fuck. Oh, I forgot he could shoot fucking shit as a weapon. How did I forget that? Oh, that would have made my life a lot easier. A lot. If there were anybody else we could get in the area that was affordable, I'd get them. We've had so many fucking problems with Spectrum. But they're the only... They're the only place... they're the best option we have here. Unfortunately. And we have to have unlimited internet. My dad... works from home. Over the computer. And he uses up a lot of internet. So... we have unlimited downloads and uploads. Probably one of the only things we splurge on here. And I just get to use the internet by side effect of that. And the thing about Spectrum is, when it actually works, it works. We get great speed. My PS5 Yeah, see, we don't have Google Fiber around here either. My PS5 has a wire connection. My PS5 has a wire connection. And it runs, I get like 600 megabytes a second. So, like, when it's not having a fucking issue, it actually works great. It's just really inconsistent. Oh yeah, I forgot this boss is actually a fucking sword. Yeah, well, I've actually seen the fucking PS5 has a lot of issues with internet, like, compared to other systems. Like, I could literally have my Xbox and my PS5 in the same room with the same connection at the same time. Both of them are off, and the PS5 will always be slower on Wi-Fi. I don't know what it is. So, like, it's really... PS5 would be the one that I have hooked up to wired, always. Oh, fuck. Crimquay. Barrel Bayou. Alright. Not just me either. Alex has fucking Spectrum and he says it's super inconsistent. He's in Florida. Oh, what the fuck? Nero's had Spectrum and had issues with it. He's in Georgia. Even my former fiance in the UK. Had it, and she had issues. So, like, if it was just one of us, I'd be like, okay, you know, maybe it's us. But, like, you know, all these people across different parts of the fucking world have an issue. Maybe it's Spectrum. Ah, fuck. Yeah, like I said, I have people coming into my streams from all over the world. I was friends with a dude for a while that lived in the Czech Republic. I had a guy come to my streams from Russia. I've had dudes come in my streams from the Philippines. I've actually had the luck of talking to a bunch of people from all over the world, which is pretty cool. I had this one annoying chick who was in my group. She was from Greece. And, you know, she was the worst. She was the worst. Oh my god. Like, literally, when you think of, like, the emo teen who's always threatening to slit her wrists. Like, I'll do it! That was her. And by the end, it was like, it went from, oh, I'm so sorry for you, to, would you like me to help? Oh, shit. Oh, come on. Of course, I'm joking, but she really was fucking awful. Spectrum is really big, yeah. I had some internet issues last night, but I actually don't think that was Spectrum. I can't even really blame that on Spectrum. We had a big thunderstorm with severe winds. So, like, as much as I like to clown on Spectrum, I really don't think that time it was them. It's fucking nature. Is it? I've never used TNT. AT&T. Anything. Their phones, their connection, like nothing. Phone-wise, I pretty much always use T-Mobile. My family's been using T-Mobile since literally, like, when the Razor phones came out. My dad still has a fucking Razor phone that was designed. Wow, that's actually terrible. My dad had a Razor phone that was silver, and it actually had a silver dragon on it. It was designed by Ami from Ink Masters. Have you ever seen Ink Masters? And he still has that phone. Ah, fuck. Not Ink Master, I'm sorry. Miami Ink. I don't know why I said Ink Master. It's a good show. I meant to say Miami Ink. That's where Kat Von D got her start. I used to really like her. She's still one of the best tattoo artists in the world, even though she's super fucking racist. Because, see, normally, I believe in the whole separate the art from the artist thing. Oh, hold on, sorry. Oh, I gotta stretch. I got a kink in my back. Right? That is fucked up to be using dial-up in this year. See, normally I believe in separating the art from the artist. Like, there's a ton of musicians that I think... fuck. There's a ton of musicians where I think they're, like, a shitty person. But I like their music. But it's like, with, like, Kat Von D, I'm not getting her music. I'm watching her TV show with her as a personality, which I struggle to do, and I know she's a racist piece of shit. Fuck. Yeah, I also think it's funny. I've had people try to suggest that I'm racist. I'm legitimately friends with an incredibly diverse group of people. I know it's cliched to say it, but it's like, ugh, wow, what a bitch. I know it's cliche to say it in this day and age, but I literally can, if somebody tries to say I'm racist, I'm like, dude, I have a ton of black friends. What the fuck do you mean? Nero in the group, he's black. ED3 is black. I've had, Alex is Latino. And Alex is like one of my best friends, so it's like two of my best friends are a Latin guy and a black guy, so it's like, okay, yeah, I'm so racist. And then I've had people, funnily enough, be racist to me. I had this chick on FB, Facebook dating, which, I know Facebook dating, assumed that my head, being shaved was a political statement for the Proud Boys. I'm like, fucking what? I'm like, dog. I'm a white guy with balding hair, and I decided I wasn't gonna do a comb over. It's not that fucking deep. This is not a political statement, bro. This is the Bruce Willis. But I think that's hilarious. Because literally, the only fucking reason this chick asked me if, like, it was a Proud Boys thing is because I was white. She wouldn't ask me that if I was black. So, like, in effect, she was being fucking racist. Like, oh, hey, I'm a white guy with a shaved head, so I have to be racist? Cool. That's not stereotypical. And see, that's when you have to watch out. It's always the people who go to an insane degree to protest that they're not racist. That are racist. Like, you'll hear me say, okay, I'm not racist, and then that's it. Then you have people who are just like, no, I swear, I'm not racist. And those people are probably fucking racist. Honestly. Glimmer's Galleon. Oh, fantastic. An underwater level in the dark. That's just what I need. Oh yeah, I forgot the blowfish that kill themselves. I didn't know ISIS was hiring blowfish. I tell you what, if you want to play a really good retro-inspired game by modern audiences, man, by a modern team, you should play The Messenger and Sea of Stars. These games are both fucking outstanding. Oh, fuck off. The Messenger is like a callback to like the 16-bit Metroids and Ninja Gaiden. And Sea of Stars is like a callback to classic 16-bit RPGs like Chrono Trigger. And they are all part of a connected universe. It's really great. Crockhead Clamber. Okay. That's my bad. Well, fuck. I tell you what, you know a super great Donkey Kong game that doesn't get enough credit? Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. The game's fucking great. Come on, bro. I highly recommend it. It was like, you know, they did the fucking Donkey Kong game with the Simbas called Donkey Konga. Well, this was like an attempt to make like a full platformer game on GameCube with it. But even though, like you said, oh, whatever, you don't play it, you can play with the regular GameCube controller. And that's how I'd recommend it, or play the Wii version. But it had amazing graphics, awesome boss battles where you would like actually physically beat the shit out of the monsters. Like, you'd have to take over the Kong of each level, or the boss, and it would actually be like a yeah, I'm not sure. Fuck. What the fuck? You actually get into, like, full-on fucking boss battles. And, like, there would be, like, a fight and punch-out. With you, like, actually beating the shit out of other Kongs. In a full-on fucking boxing match to take over the kingdom. It had amazing graphics for the GameCube. Like, really good graphics for GameCube. Because it came out near the end of the GameCube's life cycle, like 2005, I believe. And it's not even like a real rhythm game. It's just about causing combos. So it's like a traditional level-based platformer, but with a strong focus on combos. Like, all of your moves give you more points if you don't stop. So it's just one of those platformers where it's about trying to figure out how to chain as many moves as possible. At once. And then the Wii version actually just totally fucking removed any motion controls whatsoever. Believe it or not, funnily enough. So there wasn't like, oh, we're gonna have you mimicking beating a conga. No, it's a traditional platformer on the Wii version. And it's actually a really good game. I'm sure you can emulate it no problem. The GameCube version or the Wii version. And I would recommend it. It's really good. It's actually one of my favorite Donkey Kong games. And people kind of just dismissed it because it came out near the end of the GameCube's life cycle. And because they thought, oh, this is related to the Konga Beat shit. And it's not really. Shit. It's just like they made a platformer with an emphasis. Fuck. They made a platformer with like an emphasis on tricks. Almost like they took Donkey Kong and added elements like Tony Hawk to it. And it's one of those games I never hear people talking about, but it's so good. I still own a copy, I believe. Even though I can't play it, my GameCube fucking broke a long time ago. Nowadays, trying to play physical copies of GameCube games is you need a small fortune. The prices are so fucking jacked for anything on GameCube. Like, any game that you would want to get on GameCube is just fucked. GameCube was filled with tons of lesser-known gems that became cult classics. So once scalping really took off and became an issue, it became almost like a scalper's wet fucking dream. So, you know, like PS2, a lot of the games on PS2, some of them are really expensive, but, you know, for the most part, most of the games are pretty decently priced on PS2 still. Unless you're going for some of the rare ones like Shadow Hearts, which luckily I have a copy of all 3 Shadow Hearts games. Legit physical copies of all the Shadow Hearts games. What? You know, but most of the games are not that bad. Priced. You know, you get some of the rare ones, you know, but for GameCube, it's like every game that you would want to get for GameCube has been fucked by scalpers. Fucking all of them. God forbid you want to get a copy of Wind Waker or fucking Twilight Princess. Or fucking, even Smash Brothers, Melee is still, it's crazy expensive now. And that was the best-selling fucking GameCube game. It's not rare at all. Fuck a duck. And it actually kind of kills me. Because I was really big on collecting physical games, old games. I started building up a retro collection when I was like 18, 17, somewhere around there. And I have tons and tons of legitimate PS2 games. Like a fucking big-ass case full of PS2 discs. I have tons and tons of original Xbox games. I have some GameCube games still. I have a bunch of Wii games still. You know, so I collected old school games. And it used to be like, it almost used to be cost effective. Because it's like, hey, you know, if you want to get a modern game, every game is $60. Well, now it's $70. But it's like, every game is like $60. But if you get an old game, you can get several games for that price. So, like, collecting older games not only was something for people like me that like collecting older games, but it was more financially affordable. And now these scalpers have fucked things up. Hold on a second. Oh my god. I keep having fucking flies try to get in my drink. Fucking pieces of shit. Sorry, hold on a second. So I have to keep checking my drink for flies. And now, scalpers have fucked it up. That is the opposite. Now, not only is it not cheaper, it's more expensive. And like I said, for some of them, it's not that bad. PS2 is still mostly doable. You're getting, you know, unless the really rare games like Silent Hill. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, it used to be more affordable to get older games. Like, you could get one new game for $60, or you get a bunch of older games, you know? So I would go to GameStop with, like, a little bit of money, because I never had a lot of money growing up, and I would be able to get a bunch of games for a little bit of money. I'd bring, like, $40 and walk out with, like, 5 games. And so I built up a huge collection of games. And now, it's the opposite. And like I said, you know, it depends on the platform. Like I said, it depends on the platform. PS2 is not that bad. Oh, it's a full-on snake level. That's cool. PS2 is not that bad. Unless it's the really rare games, but most of the PS2 games, and most of the ones you'd want to get for PS2, are not that bad. Like, you can still get original copies of God of War really cheap. You know, so that's okay. But then you get platforms like GameCube, where it's like, no, if you want any GameCube game that's worth playing, you're gonna get fucked. You're gonna get bent over. Any GameCube game that you'd want to play. Oh my god, I had Twilight Princess for the Wii U. Fuck. Oh god, I sold it when I was in dire financial straits. Fuck, that's so lame. Yeah, you want to get any game that's worth getting for GameCube, you're getting bent over. You want to get any major Game Boy game, you're bent over. Like, the shovelware is cheap as shit. But you want, even Pokemon, which is insane to me because Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald are the best-selling... Oh, fuck. Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald are the best-selling Game Boy Advance games. Okay? There's over 30 million copies estimated of all three games put together. Over 30 million. Okay? Because when they do the statistics for them, they label all three as one, okay? So, you're telling me there's 30 fucking million loose Pokemon Game Boy cards out there. 30 million! And you're selling fucking Pokemon Game Boy games for $200 a fucking cartridge. Are you fucking kidding me? It's not rare at all. It's the most common Game Boy game. Literally, the most common. And now that's happening to the DS. It's not as bad as Game Boy yet, but it's getting there. It's like $100, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. And Game Boy DS is well on its way. And I'm afraid that we're going to see that now for PS3 and 360. Because they closed down the store for 360. And you know what's coming for PS3. Oh, I have to hop on the B. That was my fault, okay. That's my bad. You know, you wanna get anything, you know? So, like... Or, God forbid, you wanna get anything on fucking SNES, man. Like... So, like, I can literally, like, speak. I almost feel like I can speak with some authority on the topic of emulation and pirating. I don't even like to say pirating. If it's an older game, I don't think it's pirating. I think if you take a game that just released or a newer game, you can say pirating. But when it comes to older games, like this, I just say emulation. You're not stealing something that can't be bought. You know what I mean? So I don't even like to use the word pirating. Fuck. Come on. I don't even like to use the word pirating for these older games. Just emulating, because you can't steal something that you can't buy. Yeah. Well, the reason why it's broken is because that's a good news, bad news kind of thing. The reason why the store is kind of broken compared to what it used to be is because they tied it in with the PS4 and PS5 store. But that also means that while it's kind of janky, that it will continue as long as the modern PSN is running. So they actually greatly extended the lifespan by doing that. And I would rather them make it a little bit janky and keep it around for longer than to keep it around as it was and cancel it. Because until they were just going to straight up cancel the fucking thing. And then that was a compromise where they rolled it in to the PS4 and PS5 store. And it's much slower because it's sharing bandwidth with all that shit, but at least it's still around. So... And I'd much rather them do something like that. But either way... Like, I feel like because I... That's so weird. I don't know then. I've been signed in plenty. I was playing my PS3 not too long ago. But then again, who knows? Could be your area. Who knows, honestly. It could be down for maintenance. PS3 does that a lot, unfortunately. Even now. Oh, fuck off. Aw, eat a dick. Fuck. No. I have some PS5 games I've hidden. Oh, no, that's weird. I haven't had that happen. I'll look. I've been mainly sticking to older games lately because my PS5 controller has stick drift in the right stick. But I'll check it out later. I haven't really looked at my library. But yeah, that's weird. Because I do have some hidden games, like when I play a demo, I don't want to see the demo in my library. It's like, oh, it's in my library, and it's like, no, it's a demo, so I just hide it. Or like there's some like free to play games that I tried out that I didn't really like. And I'm like, I'm not gonna put that in my fucking library. I don't want to see that. Yeah, that's the hardest one right there. I'm gonna fucking jump on the fucking barrel. I've got to set up my... Oh, fuck off. Man, I make it over the fucking barrel thing just to get fucked that way. Oh, what the fuck, bro? Give me a break. There we go, finally. Holy shit. Yeah, now I can kill you. Fuck you, bro. Shit. Slime climb. Oh, hey, Clovis kiosk. Oh, shit. Yeah. Fucking spiders, dude. I'm trying to get my laptop set up to do streaming just at the laptop. Most people who stream the laptop, they usually use like 2 setups. I know it's possible to stream to fucking... Hold on. I know it's possible to stream to OBS with just 1 laptop. I'm trying to get that set up so I can do that. And I'm still figuring it out because, well, I'm new to this shit. I didn't know how to do any of this. I had virtually no computer experience till last year. I had a laptop for a brief period, but I hardly used it because it was a piece of shit. And then I got this laptop and a capture card as a present, and I've actually been getting into it, so I had to learn how to do all this. It took me forever just to get basic OBS stream running. Then it took me even longer to figure out how to get a proper chat overlay, believe it or not. Like, it took me a lot of fucking with it. So I'm trying to get my laptop set up to do captures on just a laptop instead of, like, right now I'm emulating the game on Xbox One and then capturing it on my PC where the PC's doing the whole work. And so I'm trying to get that set up. But it's a question of how to get it set up because it's completely different than having the way that I do it here. And then also, like, what my PC can run because my PC is limited, so I'm not sure exactly what my PC can and can't handle. Even if it's a game that's, like, less demanding, it might not be able to handle playing the game and streaming it. So, like, I can't really do 64 emulation normally. Fuck. I can't really do 64 emulation normally on Xbox One because 64 emulation is actually kind of demanding on DirectX, which is what Xbox One has to use. But I can actually emulate 64 on my laptop because it can use Vulkan, which is just way more efficient. So even though my laptop is less powerful than my Xbox, I can actually stream more on my laptop. But then I was testing it. I was able to stream 64 games no problem, but then when I add streaming to the mix, it might not be that way. You know what I mean? It's very, very demanding to stream and play it, so I need to test it out because I always have a rigorous policy of testing games. I don't want to be sitting there trying to troubleshoot the fucking thing while I'm streaming. So if before I stream a game, I've tested it out and shot it, and made sure. So I need to do that with 64. And then my mom actually has a month my mom has a year of Switch Plus, whatever the fuck they call the online that you pay for Switch. So there's a bunch of 64 games that I can emulate that way. I'd rather not do that. Like, that, you know, you're limited to it not covering half the screen. It has very limited features, and I don't want to pay in a Nintendo, but if I have to choose between not emulating 64 or doing that, I'll choose that. Even if it's not ideal, at least it's some way of doing it. So I've got to get it. First I've got to learn how to properly set it up to stream on a single laptop setup. And then after I've done that, I need to test it and see if I can get it to work effectively on 64. I don't even need crazy stats. If I had to just play it at the original resolution, I would. And then I have to test it, and if I can get that to work and I can get it to stream reliably, then I'll do that. And if not, I'll just stream it from Switch, do the fucking Nintendo Online shit. It's not ideal, but I'd rather do that than not, because, like, I'd like to play Paper Mario or Donkey Kong 64 or Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. Although with Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, I can actually just... Oh, fuck, I remember this level. With Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, they actually have native PC ports. Ship of Harkonnen. So I'm going to try to get those running. Because I figure that a native PC port's got to be less demanding than fucking Gotta be less demanding than fucking emulating. So I could get that working. Oh, fuck. And that's... well, it just depends. Like I said, if I can get either the 64 emulation... If I can get either the 64 emulation running good or get Shippo Harkonnen running good, I could do either. Obviously, if I can't play the base Ocarina of Time, I'm not going to be able to play the ROM hacks. And I'm pretty sure Shippo Harkonnen supports any modern ROM hacks. Because it's just running the code through an emulator. So I'm pretty sure most people play them now on Shippo Harkonnen. So, we'll see. If I can only get it on fucking Switch, then no. Obviously. But like I said, I'm workshopping it. It's weird, too, because Xbox One can emulate PS1 no problem. Something about 64 emulation makes it a nightmare to stream on DirectX. Because at first I thought, hey, if my Xbox One can handle fucking PS1, it should do 64, no problem, right? Nope. But there's a lot of 64 games I like to do, so I'm trying to work things out. I'm just limited by shitty hardware at the moment. This laptop and capture card pretty much tops out at like 720p 30. Which isn't as much of an issue as it could be. I play a lot of older games, and, it's not as much of an issue as it could be because I play a lot of older games. They don't need to be blown up to huge resolutions, for one. And for two, 95% of people on YouTube, statistically, 95% of people on YouTube use their phone. In which case, they're looking at it at most people on their phone are watching a fucking YouTube video at like 400p. Anyway, so they're not gonna fucking notice that my capture is 720p. Fuck it. But I'm really limited by what I can do hardware-wise. Honestly. The fucking laptop that I've got isn't even really meant. Oh my god. Isn't even meant for gaming, really. And I'm already kind of pushing it to the brink to do what I'm doing with it. So I've had to get creative with a lot of things. Oh, that's cool. Oh my god. I haven't played it in a couple days. I need to get back to playing Switch. I'm not done playing Tears of the Kingdom or Xenoblade. Like I said, I just try to keep my channel varied. Ugh, sorry. I try to keep my channel varied. I played a lot of Switch, and then I've been playing more retro stuff, but I'm going to go back to Switch. I forgot about it. Sorry, fucking flack in my drink. Of course it did. Let's get paranoid about that shit. Part of it, having OCD, it makes you neurotic. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, fuck, I didn't want to do the fucking... One second, I'll be right back. I'm going to take a short break and switch games, probably do some more Chrono